I believe in investing in my own confidence by studying successful women who already reflect my values. I want to understand how these values are expressed in their style and what makes them alluring. In this video, I'm going to examine Gigi Hadid's approach to groundedness and empowerment. I chose Gigi Hadid for this video for one surface level reason. She has a round face and high arched eyebrows, which are very similar to mine, but when I was younger, I occasionally felt insecure about these features because I thought the youthfulness of the cheeks contrasts with the seriousness of the brows. Knowing that Gigi is a model who is proud of something I once thought was a flaw changed something in my mindset. I call this the model mindset, which is how you identify what makes you different and leverage it. Usually, modeling agencies pick people with unusual or eccentric features for drama and memorability. Upon studying Gigi, I noticed two things that makes this path work for her. First is body positivity. Unlike other models, Gigi has challenged societal norms when she entered the modeling industry. In a toxic environment, she has features that people tend to criticize. For some, they think she's not skinny enough to be a model, especially after having her child. But who is still on the runway and being praised for her beauty? It's Gigi. She loves her body. Gigi is also known for taking care of her fitness. In fact, her outfits are often comfortable, at leisure, or model off duty, which is interesting because this is how I described her fashion style when I first studied her. Even in more polished settings, she wears at least one fun piece in her wardrobe. What this shows is that Gigi prioritizes comfort but also leaves room for experimentation. And the latter is important because experimenting with grace is at the core of high fashion. We can apply this in our everyday lives by being attuned to our bodies. It means pausing to check, am I dehydrated, hungry, does my ear hurt from the noise? Am I overstimulated? And in terms of fashion, I can know which parts of my body want warmth, sunlight, or protection from cold. She also mentions that she wears the same things often but styles them differently. This shows her experimentation side after considering comfort. What I like most about her is how she treats her face during her off days. In one interview, she mentions going through a day without wearing makeup. This alone shows that even though she loves makeup, she is comfortable with her bare face. This is a value I want to give to myself. There is nothing wrong with wearing makeup to boost confidence or enhance features, but I am trying to avoid hating my face as it is. So it is important to accept it, to almost be delusional in believing that everything I have is beautiful. I believe that I am beautiful with or without it. Similar to mine, her makeup routine follows a no makeup look. Gigi prefers a non-drying, glowy base, appearing well hydrated. She applies foundation using her fingers, focusing on blending, particularly around her hairline. For her other features, she uses minimal bronzer and tight lines her upper waterline. Simple, but still cute. The other thing I like about her is her groundedness. Gigi understands the importance of work, staying healthy, and maintaining a private life. In other words, work-life balance. She is successful in her industry not because she makes it her entire life, but because she treats it as work. Although I agree that work must be like play, we can also see the advantage of treating your dreams as work and setting boundaries for yourself. I believe that having these boundaries helps you stay focused, since you only have to deal with one thing at a time. That is also why, despite her fame in high fashion, she is able to maintain a quiet and simple lifestyle. She is secure in herself, she knows what she wants, and achieves it without compromising her values. To understand her groundedness more, we must define what it is not. Groundedness is the opposite of being uncentered, mentally scattered, or having low skills in regulating yourself. Gigi is known for her strong ideals against oppression. especially regarding women. She is also aware of her privilege and uses it to speak up when it matters, even while maintaining a private life. This was evident when her name appeared in the Epstein files. She responded with clarity and strength, providing evidence of her credibility in the modeling industry. She firmly stated that she has no affiliation with such a figure. In the end, people supported her, along with other models who were mentioned as victims. Through her groundedness, she was able to stand firm in a situation where her name was being questioned. In my life, I want to be someone who has the mindset of Gigi Hadid, someone with a rootedness that cannot be easily shaken by life. This is why I am creating this series, to gain clarity on who I'm becoming and to share that journey with others who may be going through something similar. On this channel, I invest in confidence, books, and science. So if you want to see more videos like this, I hope you stick around. Thank you for watching and see you soon.